What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for Sunday night shenanigans. We've had a wonderful day, but let me get run through the hellos real quick. Looks like first in this evening was Bigfoot. Good to see you. Carol Cox was second in. Then we had R.D. Youngbauer, welcome. Richard Reynolds, welcome. Oh, Lisa NJ in the house. How are you, Lisa? Nice. No work's always good. Richard Reynolds, how are you, sir? Miss Adele, always a pleasure. Chris Aquazone, welcome, buddy. Let's see. Man, my eyes are shot. Poor Danny's got sunburned eyes.
My eyeballs.
But it's a good kind of burn. Linda Worth, how are you? Bruiser CB, always a pleasure. Jeff Kane, welcome. Rainer Trofer, welcome. Whips World, what up, brother? Miss Stephanie Aquaria Life, good to see you. Vinowski Fincoto, pleasure still in ya. What's going on, brother? Brian with Peplin Creek, what's up, my man? Bill Meyer, pleasure. And Dennis Christensen.
Dragon Lair.
Yellowstone Aquatics, Skipper, good to see you guys. Amisa, Fish Dreams. Johnny at Dan's, what's going on? Yellen, good to see you. Ryan Mackey, what's going on, brother? Jenna P, always a pleasure. Sharkfin Adventures. Let's see, Bateson Genetics. Bateson, I got to get a hold of you. I at least got to get those stands out of your place till we're ready to move. I don't want that taking up space at your place. We'll make some arrangements this week for me to pick those and get them out of your way. Stephen P, what's going on, brother? George RB3, good to see you. Oh, man. All right. Did I get them all?
Windowlico number 5 says, did you guys catch a big one today?
Yes, we did. If you go to my community page, I posted a couple of pics of the day. We had a great time. I think all said and done, we caught like 10 or 11 of them again today. Good size trout. So
yeah.
But believe it or not, the lake yesterday produced a redder meat, so they were probably holdovers longer in the Hag Lake yesterday, which Danny's going to want me to take her back to that lake, which I don't have a problem doing because I have a chance at catching bullhead on that lake. So, but this lake, as far as comfortable, the atmosphere, you're looking at beautiful Mount Hood as a picturesque scenery. Beautiful 200-foot tall evergreens surrounding the whole entire lake. I mean, it's nice up there. And bald eagles flying in their natural habitat everywhere around us all day. Temperature outside was probably right around that 75 to 80 mark with a nice wind that was probably 15 miles an hour, so it kept it nice and cool, which also gave us an awesome drift across the lake. So, I mean, overall, it was an amazing day. We had a great day.
Whips World says Jenny looks like Mr. Heat.
Now, to my members that were in the stream this morning, total disaster. We tried. I mean, I went back and watched it. I think I'm going to delete it. I mean, it's not worth keeping around. But Window Liquor, Carol, and a couple of you others that were there this morning, appreciate you. Sorry I was only there for 10 minutes, but yeah, it was pretty gnarly up there as far as any type of streaming or anything like that. So, says Danny, did you see my comments? I wonder what comments he's referring to.
Who?
Podrick's asking if you saw his comments.
No, I have not seen the comment. My eyes are not working very well right now. Dragon Lair waves frantically at y'all. I see that. Trying to get through here. Thank you. Collaboration of Curiosities for the $2 super chat.
Thank you so much, Adele. We appreciate that.
Starting off the steam right with boop 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 boop.
Wow, that in your words of your mother, that was pathetic.
Hey, I'm burnt.
And we came home from yesterday's fishing trip to a nice surprise. As you all know, I did tell you guys that we had an issue with the Super Red tank. It crashed on us down there, so I immediately moved what parents were left into the 75, and they've been in there for what, about a month and a half, 2 months now, Danielle?
Yeah.
So
So
anyway,
Dragon Lair says he has no sympathy if I get sunburned. They make SPF 60 sunscreen. I was wearing SPF 70 today. Thank you very much.
but when you're at elevation 4,400 feet, it bakes the 70 right off. I got tan today again. I'm starting to tan up. Danny's been giving me this awesome moisturizing stuff for my face so I don't peel this time. So as soon as I got home, I took a shower, got that stuff on, got it on my arms. So, but I am a farmer tan, guys. I mean, it's pathetic. Look at this. I'm like that kid on the Wendy's commercial. It'll even out.
Hang on.
Uh-oh. What is she busting me out for this time? But as I was saying about the Super Reds, we came home yesterday to pleasant surprise. We got a fresh batch of Super Reds, so I'm excited about that. What are you after? What on earth is that for? Oh, Lord, guys, I have no idea what she's up to. She's probably going to put some of that stuff on her face because she knows she's burnt now. George RB3, what's going on, man? Melvin, good to see you, man. Rico Stan, hello. Passing Wind, hello.
There's a little different lighting, and it shows that I'm not as burnt as it appeared.
Oh, my God.
There. 'Cause I'm
She's
really not
burnt.
I'm not either burnt. I was wearing SPF 70 literally from the moment we got out there today. I think it's because I'm hot.
So Whip says, oh, my God. So that's you, Danny, not the lighting? Ouch. I got a little cooked after a day riding and sitting in the sun watching bands. Which concert did you go to, Whip? Craig, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hope we haven't missed anyone. Aquanuts, welcome. Oh,
What
there
did
he
you
is.
say?
Skulls and a do. Ain't going to be much skulling this year, I'm afraid.
Did you say hi to Rico, Stan?
Yes, I said hello to Rico.
Okay.
So we're excited. We have been having just the time of our life on this new pontoon. Love it to death. So it's just very nice compared to the old boat. We can get tons of people on it. We can all chill. If there's people that don't want to fish, they can chill on the couch, hang out. Like today, our sister-in-law's not much into fishing, so she was able to catch up on her People magazine.
Yep. And then her son Grayson was able to fish. He absolutely loves to fish now.
I officially caught the kid his first fish this weekend. So now we've got him hooked, and he's talking. I want to come see Ken and Danielle more often, which it's great because you guys got to understand, my brother and I have lived in the same state together for almost 20 years, and that is the first time I've got him out fishing with me in 20 years. So, Luke Wang, what's going on, man? Lori with Monster Fish Gal, welcome, sister.
He's driving home from the bay, but lurking. Luke Wang is.
You know what, though, Whip? Those local bands are the best. Now Ryan Mackey's calling you Lobster Girl.
I know. It's really, I'm not burnt.
Yep.
I
Now,
know
as
I'm
you
looking
guys-
like I'm burnt.
As you guys can see, we are rocking the Fishtoberfest shirt. In case y'all didn't know, Fishtoberfest is less. It's about, let's see, 2 months away at this point. Well, I guess it's 3 still, isn't
July,
it?
August, September,
Yeah,
October.
it's not October. It's September 30th. So
Okay.
technically, we're 90 days away.
All right.
And we are
Ish.
excited. We're starting to get a lineup. We got Alex and Steve Lumbad, and we got Stefan from the Amazonas magazine, and got all kinds of cool speakers. Again, this year, a little different format this year. There's going to be 2 auctions. We're going to have an auction on Saturday night, and we're also going to have an auction on Sunday. And Ryan Mackey, our president, has been doing a pretty good job. He locked out a lot of cool sponsors this year. Some of the sponsors from last year will be there. The tables will be full of good stuff. Danny and I will be there with the table as well this year. So looking forward to it. We're getting close. And I personally will, in about 3 weeks, Friday night, I will be at the Madison event for the cichlid and the fish combo plate. I'll only be there, unfortunately, Friday, though. I have to go and head south to see my mother, and then I'll be heading north to go fishing after that. So, Chattanooga Ed, thank you for the super sticker. What is it? Can you see it, Danny?
No.
All right, I'll bring up YouTube on our Danikin Aquatics.
And Aquanuts gave us a $5 super chat too. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, Aquanuts. Oh, whoops. So Ed gave us the dude doing the karate chopping. And Aquanuts gave us a super chat, said nothing, just said, here's my money. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Aquanuts.
We appreciate that. Mark Sturleson, welcome, bud.
Window liquor number 5 said, "Did your brother mellow out this morning? He was worried about the ride up there. LOL."
Oh, he was. You have to understand, Window Liquor, that is just the way me and my brother roll.
Yes.
We always are at each other like that all day, every day.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
Now, on the ick front, we do have good news. It is finally starting to subside. Looks like I am going to save all of my leopard frogs. My cool cichlid from the ACA didn't perish. All my Congos are going to make it. All my
Red-eyed tetras.
red-eyed tetras. Unfortunately, though, we lost an extremely rare line of tetras. We lost all of our melanotichos. But I think there's a couple club members that are still actively breeding them, so I will be able to hopefully get some again. And the one that really breaks Danny, every rainbow we had in these 2 tanks is gone.
Yeah.
So all of my beautiful Bosemani's, all of our beautiful, I never did figure out, but the red striped with the black striped ones, they've all perished. And but it is coming to an end finally. First time we've had to deal with ick in what did we figure, about 5 or 6 years? We figured now is the last time we dealt with ick. And I had forgotten how deadly it is. I mean, we just had, I'm not going to say that, but we were very upset. I mean, I had tears because, I mean, the ones that really bother me is the 110. Those rainbows were like, every morning I would
That was a gorgeous tank.
Yeah, and watch them flash and flare. Oh, and we lost every one of our carry tetras as well. We have none of our carry tetras left. So the tetras, we figured out tetras and rainbows do not do well with ick. But the little, I can't call them that, but the little fish that we believe caused it all, we got from the last swap, are doing fine, which sucks. They caused it all, and now they're doing great. But again, everything's looking good, so we're happy that we were really concerned about losing our leopard frogs.
Pepsin Creek says at Danikin Aquatics, "I know a guy that has rainbows growing out."
Cyan Llewellyn, welcome. I hope I didn't butcher your name.
I think you did really well. That's the way I would have said it. I'm impressed.
What's going on, Mike B? Our Aquatic Universe, good to see you. Nano Aquarium Guy, what's up, brother?
Thank you, Bill Meyer. He says, "So sorry for your loss." And Lisa
Yeah,
says, "Oh, that sucks."
I mean, I was talking stupid. I mean, when this was all gone, I'm like, that's it. I'm done with this. You know, it just blew my mind. I was very upset. But then after a few days, you start looking at your other tanks. You're like, okay, this is fish keeping. You're going to get stuff like this once in a while. But we have come to the conclusion, Danny and I want to keep our lines of plecos, and we are going to get down to approximately 30 tanks is our goal. We just think it's more manageable, and 85 tanks at our age and where I'm at right now is getting to be an issue. Keeping up with that.
Hoved Aquatics says, got some kamakas if you want.
Listen, well, what I'm going to do for now, guys, to be honest, is I want to let everything chill out, make sure we have everything. I'm not even going to mess with these tanks for probably 60 days or so, just to make sure it doesn't rear its ugly head back.
Yeah.
And once I know we're in the clear, what I'm thinking of doing is combining these two tanks, most likely. And with the exception of the leopard frogs, they're going to go in a 40 of their own. I've been wanting to get them in their own tank for a while so we can start breeding those. Of course, I'm going to let them chill for a while before I add my other two ones that I have in the other tank. I was going to be combining them, but I want to make sure these guys are over whatever they've got going on too.
Whips World says 30. How the hell are you gonna pull that
off? we have a lot of stuff that we plan to discontinue and get out of. We have several lines of guppies. We're still debating the shrimp if we're going to continue, because there's a lot of folks that are doing the shrimp out there, and I don't want to be in continuous competition to them. So we are still debating. I don't want to get rid of my shrimp because I like my shrimp, but I don't know if we're actively going to be as heavy as we are into them at the moment. I mean, we have right now 10 or 15 tanks dedicated to shrimp.
And Dragonlar says, damn, you're getting so old, Kenny. LOL.
Hush your mouth. We're not getting out of the hobby by any means. But I know the reality. If I shoot for 30 and end up at 40 to 50, I'll be happy. It's at least taking 35 tanks off the plate. And we just want to make it more manageable where we can accomplish everything we need to get done during the weekdays, and the weekends will be free to have fun.
Legacy Hobbyist says, you missed the Fish Fam roast this past Friday when Grant and Shelby K showed up making us laugh. Super fun. I love the roasts. So, Nathan Hovey.
Go ahead, answer it.
Okay. Yeah. So, y'all are downsizing the size of the tanks or just the number of them you keep? If size, what's the biggest and smallest you want?
340.
No, 300. 300 gallons the biggest.
And 40s will be the smallest.
Yes. Yes.
But we're going to have mostly 125s, 75s, 55s, 40s. That's the size we're going to be keeping.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of all the 10s, 20s. And possibly pretty much. So
if you are looking for smoking deals on 10s and 20s in our local, look us up because we will be giving some screaming deals on them. We got rack systems. We got all kinds of cool stuff. If you're wanting to be a breeder, we have a rack of 10s that holds, what is it?
12
10s. And it's a great little rack for somebody who wants a little mini breeding project.
If you pulled it out further from the wall, I think you could actually put 20 longs in there, but the front and back won't be supported. It'd just be supported on the sides. So. Unless you put shelves on there. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're into the hillbilly setup.
10s, though, it fits great.
Yep, 10s are perfect. Let's see. Lisa says, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way, Kenny.
Come on, Lisa. We'll take you fishing while you're here, too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Rico surviving the radiation with aggravation for the side effects. Sorry to hear that, Dragon Lair. Radiation's never fun. Not counting on my quarantine and hospital tanks. I want my smallest to be 65. I like the wiggle room and bigger tanks provide. Yes, That's our thinking too. And the only downfall with bigger tanks, it does take you longer to do your water changes, but they're a little more forgiving.
Yeah.
Now, this issue we had with these tanks weren't from me and Danny's maintenance. It was from me being stupid, assuming that a fish that I got from a swap that I knew the people somewhat, and I apparently, again, I've done this twice now, and it's I don't know why I get stupid like this. I lost my discus tank because of this, and now I've lost two tanks because of stupidity. But again, I've been keeping fish a long time, and it just goes to show you I don't care how good or you think you are, quarantine your fish before you put them into your beautiful tanks.
So Luke's asking if you stop working with them, how much would you want to buy out all you own of any one color of Neo? Need something nice for the plant farm lowboy rack.
Um, Luke, we can talk. You can shoot me a call or an email, whatever. I'd be more inclined. Like I said, now you're getting a little. I'm still in the thought process, but we are most likely going to be downsizing quite a big bit of things.
So Dragonlure says, dang it, we made it 3 dry days and it's freaking storming again. Had 8 days of storms up until Thursday night. I was reading that about that, how it was like just like a ton of days in a row of thunderstorms. I was like looking at the weather report and it was just nothing but lightning all the way across. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, Dragon Lair, with the current situation in Florida, talking about the hobby and the constant storms, Danny and I had to check it off the list of possible destinations when we decide to relocate. Pretty insane.
Hi, Byron. How are you doing tonight? What are you doing throwing things around in there?
I didn't mean to. That was a little minor incident.
Oh my goodness.
It's happened. I think everybody's done that one there,
Yep.
Whip. It happens. Trust me.
Yep. We've done that. But I have like a checklist to kind of do now that like when it's a mental checklist, but I really had to get it ingrained in my head. The water change. Did I unplug the heater? Is it plugged back in? Did I unplug the filtration? Did I plug it back in? Just different things. Did I take out that sponge filter and squeeze it? Did I get that one cleaned? Did I wipe down the glass? Did I do this, this, and this? But just making sure that I did everything and that everything is back up and running before moving on to the next
And
tank.
the other thing I would add to that, Whip, that Danny and I did, because we've made that same mistake several times, is make sure you put sponge filters in your tank along with the mechanical filtration. So that way, should you forget, you at least got those sponges in there. They're getting their air and all that.
Yeah.
Foxy's Fishes, thank you so much for the. Oh, she gave us the heart eyes lemon drop. Now, I am going to make mention, you guys might want to keep an eye on Foxy Fish's channel this next month coming up. She is doing the entire month, every Thursday stream is going to be giveaways for Fish Mission in July. So be sure to check out her channel and stay tuned. Danny and I have donated to this as well. Several of the Fish fam have. It's going to be an amazing event. So be
Bill
sure to
Meyer.
show.
Yeah. Sorry.
You always do it in the most.
I know.
You really do.
I do. I know it. So watch Foxy's Fishies for the giveaways.
But
That one just
yes,
caught my eye.
if you guys are wondering what he's talking about a month ago, Danny and I had a couple of instances back-to-back days. I started the week with I got busy out front. I was trying to get the pond that's out front set up so I could start getting some mosquito larvae. Danny calls me inside because we had new babies. Then I'm freaking out trying to get these banded gudgeons collected. Completely spaced. We're doing all that. So I go down about 2.5 hours later to start feeding my fish, and I hear splash as soon as I get downstairs. I had the whole time 2.5 hours full nozzle hose turned on high in my pond out here. In the meantime, it collapses the pond, makes a perfect funnel directly into the window that I had open downstairs, directly into the discus craft room, and I dumped about 200 gallons of water onto the fish room floor, flooded the entire lower level. So it was a lot of cursing and a lot of trips with the vacuum to get all that water up, and then many days of fans and all kinds of stuff. I'm sure that every ounce of flooring down there is going to have to be redone, which Danny and I have already come to the conclusion we're yanking it all up anyway, and we're going to have guys come out and do the acid cement stuff. We just think that would look cooler, and it's a little more forgiving when one of us has a major mess up like that. Then the very next day, Danny, trying to be on top of water changes like she always is, decided she wanted to do the plecos. So she got her hose all ready and, started draining and in there cleaning the glass, doing all the stuff she does, and then comes out to get another sponge to finish off what she was doing, and noticed that she forgot to put the hose outside, and all of that dirty pleco water was on our hardwood floors in the living room. So that's why we're telling you guys. It's part of the reason we are considering downsizing, because the other issue when you have 85 tanks as you're walking through the fish room and doing your water changes is there's always something going on that can take your attention, and then that's all you're thinking about. And you forget about what you're doing, and then you overfill, or worse yet, we've also done this, you're draining a tank and you get it down way lower than it should be. I mean, thank God nothing died. There was a time Danny was doing it when I came home from work. Luckily, I came home when I did. She had drained one of my African tanks all the way down. The fish were literally not in water. So I had to hurry up, and I said, "What are we doing?" She goes, "Oh, shoot." Yeah, oh, shoot.
Ooh, Foxy! Ouch, Roxanne! Kitten just climbed my bare leg. She's very
Oh,
clingy. Ouch!
yeah. I've had that happen a few times. Hence the reason we still don't have kitties in this house anymore. Yep, that is the Fishtoberfest shirt, Ed. And I do believe our club, if you wanted one of these, still has them available.
Whips World said the distraction is almost always because of food for me. I get easily distracted by food too. Mark Strolison says, I have done a 95% water change a couple of times." Yep, yep, yep. Oh my goodness. Ryan says, I think we need to make some new ones for this year. Go for it.
That is one thing I tell you. I know it sounds bad, but it has been awesome to actually just wait for the event to have a good time. We got Ryan and Ryan, the two Ryans, busting their butt trying to get Fishtoberfest. And I will be the first to say Ryan Mackey and Ryan Brown are doing an outstanding job. I think Fishtoberfest for what they Ryan, I mean, those guys got the hotel for the entire weekend for what we had to pay for just one day. So It's going to be an awesome event. The club, hopefully, this year we will not lose money. It should be a good event for us.
Aw, Santa dude, that's so sweet.
We appreciate you, Xanadu, really.
The Vikings may never win.
Oh my God. Just one, man, is all I ask. One before I die.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Santa Doo. That's really super nice and appreciated.
June, we probably, I would guess, those are getting close to shippable size. However, I will tell you, I'm not shipping any more plecos until at least September. I don't want to, after what happened with everyone, those plecos got cooked going to you and Florida. I'm not willing to risk my plecos. So I won't ship any more until September.
What are you doing?
I should get, I'm clicking through this stuff. I should get a shirt made that says "Everybody dance like Kenny now." Oh no. June, I tell you what, come on up to Fishtoberfest. I'll send them home with you. At least then you'll be on an airplane, unless you're going to drive it. I will sell them to you when you're here. If you were talking about coming to Fishtoberfest, if you actually do it, I will send them home with you. Island Aquatics, welcome.
Yeah.
But we're getting excited. Fishtoberfest is almost upon us. I get to go hang out with fishy people next month. I'm looking forward to that. I will be at, if you guys want to see me there, I'm going to be hanging out at the Peplin Creek Aquatics table. I'm going to help him and Roxy with sales and all that the Friday that I'm there. So I will be hanging out there, and then I'm sure that you can find me in the lobby that evening hanging out with everybody as well. I like to hang out with the fish nerds. That's kind of my thing. So I will be hanging out. So I hope to see everybody there. It should be an amazing event. Anytime you combine catfish and cichlids, it's always going to be a good time. And then for those going to the class, of course, you know that's coming up pretty soon as well. The P's have been working hard to promote the heck out of that event for them. They're doing a great job at that.
And Ken's thinking about going bald again.
What do you mean think? I am doing it. I just got to get the time to do it. I'm tired of, guys, I'm going to tell you, when you hit the 50s, gray hairs come in and they don't have any idea what hair's supposed to look like. They come in and it's like I got a head full of pubes or something. It's horrible, man. It's like they come in at all these different angles and stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm shaving my head. My wife made me quit shaving my head because she said, I'm tired of when we go to the mall, people walk like this. Because she says, you look mean when you're bald. I'm like, I'm still the bubbly dude. It's in your head. So I'm going back to bald. I liked it better. I should have did it this weekend with all the sun I was getting. That's the only bad thing. I got to time it right, shave on a Friday night, go out and do a lot of sun so I don't look like, all here's perfectly tan, and then I got this Q-tip on top. But yes, I'm definitely going back to being bald.
Roxanne.
Well, I'll tell you what I can describe it. I mean, they're gnarly like that. They just come out all these different angles. I mean, I went to work the other day and I had a pretty rough day. And at the end of the day, I was in washing my hands and I look in the mirror and I mean, I've got hairs everywhere. I look like I'm fitting right in with the homeless downtown. That's what I looked like.
Oh my god. Kenny can can just draw on surprised eyebrows when he's bald so he doesn't look mean.
Oh
Ryan
my
Mackey says,
God.
hats, baby, hats.
Oh Lord. That's too much.
Uh,
That's too much.
Fish Stream says, now I'm going to laugh every new gray hair I get.
Hey man, you look at those. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, look. And then on the back we got this. So why not go bald? Look at that. I mean, I got a 22-inch bald spot. I mean, what hair am I actually saving?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for dropping the link to Keystone Clash there.
Zoltan's Aquatics says, hello
Welcome.
everyone, listening and making dinner. Sorry, you just got a whole earful of laughter. So.
Oh man.
LOL, looks like Phil Collins. Wishworld says, we broke Danny. But you know why? I mean, he just makes me laugh. His visual pictures. And Kenneth.
But we're excited for when the stream is over because we have fresh caught rainbow trout that I have went over and prepped. It's sitting over there marinating right now that we're going to. My father-in-law should just about be ready to put it on. I told him put it on in 20 minutes. Gave him instructions on how to do it. So we're going to be some. My Norwegian blood is excited.
So, Silent Willow, my husband overhearing this from the other room is now asking what's she laughing about. Ken's pubic hair head.
New local Austin, what's going on? Hello, Miss Local Austin.
It's already time for the laughing lady, Mrs. Onella says hi. Hi! Mac PNW says it's a good time in here tonight. Aw, thank you, Dragon Lair. That's a very sweet thing to say.
Believe me, we need you guys on the weekend too. Boy, I got this
Exactly.
camera all jacked after I got
I
there.
know. You'd rather show us your lap than the
Yeah, we don't need to see nothing in the lap.
Well, I've got a big sprawled out dog right here.
That poor dog was a trooper this weekend. I mean,
she was.
we wore her out. I mean, she is done. We made her stay home today because yesterday we got home. She got in that bed at like what, 4:30, and never moved. She stayed in bed the entire night, right in front of the AC, did not move.
She was so good on the boat, though. She's been super good.
Yeah, we're loving having her being able to be part of it with us.
Yeah, but she's not a water dog, so she does not want to go in the water. But hey,
Matter of fact, she looks at the dogs that are in the water with disgust. Like, are you kidding me?
But you know what? This is really funny. So again today, I saw a bunch of dogs out there with their life vests on. I'm like, Shiva needs a life vest that matches her collar.
Now, something Danny said about yesterday that had me rolling. I am going to tell this story on the stream. Sorry, honey. But yesterday, we're at this lake. Young ladies out there, you don't have to show your butt to the entire world, okay? So Danny finally says at the end of the day, she goes, I have never seen so much cellulite in one congregation in my life. Because all these young gals were, I mean, it was bad. It was bad. They were practically naked on the thing. And I mean, my wife's like, when did this become a thing? I said, you're asking me? I'm your same age. I have no idea. The reason we were offended, we had our nephew and niece with us. I'm like, and the kid's only, what, 8, 9?
7. He's
Yeah,
7.
he's a youngster. So, yeah, we were just appalled. Could not believe it.
Ryan Mackey, Brazilian on the bottom and Bigfoot on top.
Oh, oh my God. I'll tell you right now, brother. If somebody's brave enough to go into that place and have them take care of that area down there they're more man to me because I ain't doing it. I've seen the YouTube videos on that, and it don't look. That's a incident waiting to happen.
Oh, like your life isn't a incident waiting to happen.
Oh, fish on! I better be seeing you at the Madison event, fish on.
So Ken says, take a picture of me with my fish earlier today, and he lifts up his fish, and the fish flaps him, and then
Got
Ken
me right in
drops
the.
him.
I mean, smacked me good.
Ken drops him right on the ground. I'm like, now why didn't I have the video running?
Yeah, he got me good.
There's some of the outfits.
But
these
again,
college girls
as I've
wear
told you
don't compare
guys,
with me.
it ain't hard to whack my nose. I mean, it's pretty easy.
Oh my goodness. Richard Reynolds. Hello, all.
What's up,
But he's
Richard?
been in here. He's
Yeah,
been
where
in here
well,
since
you
the
coming in
beginning.
twice. Anyone? Hold on, we got another fish question. Anyone else use filter pads in your tank filters? I'm using the fine filter pad, and I'm impressed. Plus, I got 3 sheets of 12 by 24 for 20. I think it's a good deal. Danny and I do have tanks that we do use that, but we also just use the poly filter.
That you can get at
But
like Walmart.
but you have to make sure you get the chemical free stuff.
Yeah.
We stuff that in the back of there along with a filter pad, but we have tons of that in behind, and that stuff does a great job of eliminating a lot of that. But don't want to put it. You don't want it to be the last thing it goes through. It has to be in front of a filter pad. If not, you're going to have a mess.
Yeah, that's true. I know. RG, you are so right. But those girls think they're 10s, but they're 3s or so.
But Danny, the
You
way
know
she
what,
said
though?
it, Danny
I'm
goes,
glad that they are so proud of themselves, but I'm glad they have self confidence. It's just I don't need to see it.
now with the 7-year-old on the boat.
Right.
The one that blew me away, okay? We got the 7-year-old on the boat. Everybody's doing their potty break, okay? These 3 girls pull up in their daddy's big monster Magnum blah 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 ski boat. She gets out, and I know she's probably trying to vow for the attention of the other young lads that are in the area. Ben's completely there was nothing left to the imagination. And I'll never forget, my brother goes, "Oh, look at these fish over here." He's trying to get the kid to look this way, and I'm like, God, that's just distasteful. And I know I'm an old man, I should like that stuff, but I don't. I come from the era when you leave a little something for the imagination. You know what I mean?
Dragon Letter says they embarrass him. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, polyfill, that's what we use. New Local Austin. It's good stuff. As long as you get the chemical free.
But the pond
Matte
filter
filter.
stuff is less expensive, and it's a good way to use it. Why were we watching YouTube videos on that?
On what?
I don't know.
Now I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to remember what we were talking about when we were talking about the YouTube videos. Carol, that was like 2 minutes ago. You must be behind. And I'm ADD as hell. I mean, that's click. That's like clicking.
Whips World says, "Hey, I'm cool with whatever they choose to wear. They can offend me all they want."
That's awesome. Lady
At least,
Diane, what's going on?
and yes. So Lisa and just say I use polyfill too. Get it by 3 foot by 8 foot roll. Lasts forever. Yeah, you can buy them by big rolls like that at Walmart or Joanne Fabrics or whatever. Yes.
It was my fault this week. I took it
What
to the
was?
gutter. Now we're
Yes, you
going to the
did.
gutter. Yes.
You, what
But
else
as
is
you all
new?
know, there is no filter. We tell you how we see it.
Yes, this is true. So
And
we did
Lady
a lot of fishing.
Diane
It was
got
good.
our Japanese blue gold double swords from the auction last weekend.
I love those fish.
And then first class fish ended up with our um, stack endlers. And everybody's shipments made it just fine.
Even though they took way longer in the
Yeah,
mail than they should have.
I will tell you guys, just use caution with the post office. They're starting to get slow again. So we shipped on Tuesday, and both packages did not arrive till Friday.
But I was really packing those with more air than water, like just enough for them to swim in, and the rest of it was air, just in case things happened. And it seems to have paid off. Plus, I tried to insulate them could against any heat or temperatures getting either too high or too low. I tried to pack them so that it would stay neutral. I've been reusing those bags that keep things hot and cold. Um,
Oh my God! You know what, Lady Rorschach and Nathan, did we ever mail them stickers? I'm just sitting here thinking about it.
I don't know. We'll
If
double
not,
check that later.
yeah, we should. I just thought about it. If we hadn't, guys, keep in mind, me and Danny's brains are always going a million miles a minute, so it wouldn't have been done intentionally.
That's true.
Some days we just get, and they requested those stickers about the time we were doing all those shipments.
Dragler says Amazon's Prime 2 day shipping takes like 4 days or more there. Hmm.
Nope, she says she never got them, so we never sent them.
Yeah.
Well, you, my dear, should have reminded me when I was coming to see you. I could have brought them to you direct.
Yeah.
So we'll do a round right now. Anybody that wants Danikin stickers can go right here, and we will make sure to do those tomorrow, finally.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants Danikin stickers, send us your address to danikin.aquatics@gmail.com.
Yeah. It'll be good. How do you get that off?
Well, I wasn't quite done showing it, but if it's bothering you that much,
I don't know. It was hurting my poor burnt eyeballs. I look like I smoked 20 bowls of something or other rather than just burnt eyeballs. They're so red.
There, you want to look at that instead?
What? No, no.
How about this? I've, here, we'll make Ed our background. Oh, screw my.
What? You're funny.
Oh God. Yep, I can almost taste that fish already.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Says, "Aw, doggy, she looks so much like Murphy." Yep, she's just chilling out over there on the bed. I don't know what is going on with her.
Uh-oh, it doesn't look like Griff's going tonight. I don't see a stream set up for Mr. Griff. Hope he's okay. I have to try to give him a call later.
There's a convict right above your head that is like showing such stark white and black lines. I mean, it's very vivid.
That's why they're the most. Everybody hates them, and I don't know why. They're a gorgeous little fish. They're very gorgeous if you keep them in separate tanks, though. That's the ticket. And if you're going to keep them together, make sure you got Brycons in the tank. Brycons love baby convicts.
Lady R, no, I have not done DNA testing on her. I know that she is German Shepherd and Doberman Pincer. And
That's
she's
what
from
this-
Texas.
That's what ours is. Yep.
Yeah. So I didn't feel the she's not of anything. She's a little mutt and she's just
Sweet as
really
pea.
well. Yep.
I would say mannerisms. She probably acts more Doberman than Shepherd.
You think she is? I think she's
More Shepherd.
Shepherd. Yeah. So George says that he may go on earlier because he was going to go after Griff.
Well, it's not to say he isn't going to set up something at the last minute. Oh my! So I just got this. I'm being texted by Ed. It says, "Grow a mustache just like Michael Jordan. Everybody will think you're cool."
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think
That is
so.
not a stash. That's a flavor saver.
Ew, Ken. Oh,
It slipped.
oh. So Dragon Lair got offered a Great Pyrenees poodle. The other sold and weighs 120 pounds. That is a big dog. Ed said, Danny, if you did DNA testing on Kenny, was wondering how many chromosomes he has. It might account for his pube head.
Ed's misbehaving. Ed is. Get that off of there.
I did. Yes, that is so true.
I've got Dan's gal has reached out to me again. I wasn't able to go down south, so she wanted to make arrangements to have them shipped now. So the problem is these fish now are of adult size, and I feel pretty sketch shipping them anywhere at that size.
Be a
Even though they're
fortune.
convicts, I don't want to cause them harm. Well, the babies unfortunately do get harmed because of the Brycons, but I don't see it. I don't want them to have death on my hands. That's why I should have went to the Findig. I could have took them in a cooler with everything and just dropped them that way. But
ER says, I know Murphy is definitely part German Shepherd, but the rest of his genetics are a toss up. I have thought of everything from Greyhound, Doberman, Lab, and Smooth Collie. The DNA holds the key.
Shiva.
She's like, what? Let me come see you, Dad.
Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up here. There you go. Get up there. Good girl. You come see me. Yes, you come see me. You's a good girl, huh? Yes, you's a good girl.
Rainer Topher says, my Cane Corso puppy is now the size of my staff pit. Wow.
She's a sweet dog, aren't ya? Aren't ya? What? Oh my gosh, Danielle, we're already down to 3 minutes.
I know it. Whips World said my Alaskan Malamute was 165 pounds at 3. He was a monster, but being that big is probably what led to such a short life. Yeah, my daughter just lost her Malamute, and he was not very old. He was, what, 7 or 8, maybe 9?
I just heard back from Griff, George, so if you want to set up a stream, we'll send him your way. Griff says he's not feeling well this evening. So, Mr. Griff, I hope you get to feeling better, brother. So, Steenfod says he's coming down to Portland on the 31st of this month.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Steenfod, I would have you over to shoot the house, but unfortunately, with all the pillaging that's been going on around here lately, I don't know what there's much left to shoot.
There is.
I'm
There's
teasing. We
stuff.
have plenty stuff to shoot.
So, yep, gonna go to the world of wet pets.
You betcha, RD Youngbauer, next Sunday. Well, guys, if you want to go over to see George RB3, it sounds like he'll be going next. Mr. Steenfod, thanks for stopping in. Silver Creek, what's going on, brother?
You're
Salient
lurking and
Aquatics.
driving. Chattanooga said, "Hi, Bob. I bought you some beef jerky, but I don't have your new address, so I ate it."
Did he say he ate it?
Yep, and Steve Foster's sad face.
Oh my God. What's up,
Awesome.
Sage? Good to see you.
Said, thanks for the stream. It's the thought that counts, Steen Fought. Nice thing to say.
Bob, you'll have to plan on going. We'll take you fishing. You have to go out on the
Yeah.
boat with us.
Go on the pontoon.
Chill out.
Yeah, it's so relaxing.
Maybe we could find time. When is the 31st? What day of the week is that?
I don't know.
Now I'm curious. Let's see. Oh, that's 31st. There is not a 31st. I just thought about what he said. There is no 31st of June.
Did we misread? And he said,
He said the 31st. So he must be talking next month. We should take him up, either Timothy or Yeah, I think he'd enjoy Timothy. It's up in the mountains. We have a outside shot of seeing Bigfoot in his natural environment.
Yeah.
All right. Don't look like George. I'll wait a few. No, George, that's what I was telling you, bro. I just talked to Griff. He's not going this evening. He's sick. So if you want to set up a stream, we will send people your way. Oh, you know what, Doug? I threatened my wife and her best friend. The first year we were going to Costa Rica, I sent that to them, the banana hammock. I said, guys, do you think this will look great on the beach? Yeah, they were not pleased with my thinking. Plus, I'm over 50. A banana hammock it don't look right when you got. Never mind.
It's time to end the stream.
Yeah, time to end the stream. Best way to describe it is those Groucho Mark things you put on with the big nose and the mustache and whatever. Yeah, just do that picture. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we appreciate everybody for coming out. We will be back same time, same place next Sunday. Head on over to see George RB3 if you wish. Should be a good stream. He usually puts up a good one. Danny and I are going to go mouse some rainbow trout with our in-laws and have a good night. I appreciate all the lurkers and replay crew, moderators. Thank you for keeping us safe. All you crazy people for coming. All the members and the folks that were nice enough to super chat us tonight. Greatly appreciated as well.
Yes, thank you so much.
As always, love your fish. This could be Kenny and Danny saying goodbye for another Sunday night. Everybody have a good week. We'll see you next week. Later.
Bye.